Alright guys. So, guys, we got the Maverick back. You see? Back in the Maverick. Anyway, I'm at Burger King right now because I wanted to try out those new caramel apple pies that are like fried and everything. So, anyway guys, but I got to tell you the saga, Here's the conclusion of my Ford Maverick, like repairs and everything. So guys, right off the bat, $4,000, guys, $4,000 and everything. Now I'm including, so it started way back in late December. What was it, like December 29th, December 30th, something like that? I went into the Ford dealership because the truck just died on me, so I had it towed to the Ford dealership here in town and everything. So I was at the Walgreens and whatnot, and the guy's like, "Hey, you just need a new battery, a new 12-volt battery." So I was like, all right, if that's all I need, that'll get me up and running, and should be hunky dory, as they say. So I spent like $450 on a brand new battery, a brand new 12-volt battery, and got that done and everything. I drive it home. As soon as I park, completely dead. Now, it's like New Year's Eve and everything by the time I get home and everything, because I couldn't just like go in the shop and everything like that day and everything, which should have been able to, but nope. So anyway, guys, then I get it towed to this other Ford dealership, and I was like, "Hey, can you help me out here?" The guys here in town, they a little like lackluster and everything, and they're like, "All right, we'll help you out, buddy, we'll help you out." So anyway, guys, they get it in there real quick and everything, and they realize, they're like, "Hey, you just need a new fuse and everything." And I was like, all right, sounds like something I need and everything. So they replaced the fuse, but then the guy was like, "Wait a second, I need to replace 2 fuses, because I guess they come in pairs." I don't know, I'm not a mechanic, but I guess they need to replace 2 fuses. So the guy does that and everything. Then he has this guy start it up and like drive it somewhere, and then the guy goes in and parks, and he turns off the engine, and all of a sudden, shoo, everything goes dark, guys. Everything goes dark. And if you know, these Mavericks, or I think like any vehicle, basically, when you open the door up, stuff lights up and everything, and like stuff stays on for a little bit before, or like, just like the radio stays on and everything. And as soon as he put it like in park, it just shoo, completely dead and everything. All black, guys, all black. So that's like concerning. And the guy's like, yeah. Then he tried starting up again and wouldn't start up. So he's like, oh dang. So I guess they got back to their shop and everything, and then they did some more diagnostics, and they realized, like, hey, the wiring just must be screwed up. So somehow the wiring got screwed up. I had like a recall done about like the airbags and like the restraint system, so I think that might have been happening, but I got that done here in town. So he's like, yeah, those guys in Newport, don't go to them again. There's probably a reason why they changed their name, because if you're unaware, guys, they were one name and now they're a whole different name of their dealership and everything. And for a dealership to change their name, kind of a little suspect, just in my opinion, but is what it is, I guess. So anyway, guys, that took some time. So anyway, all in all, I took like in a shop, like 2 different shops for like a whole entire month and everything. And the guy's like, "Hey, did you ever think about like selling off the vehicle and everything? Because it seems like it's giving you lots of trouble." And I was like, all right, well, I'll take I'll get some information. So I was like, well, let me talk to one of your sales guys. So the sales guy was like, all right, so my guy, they're telling me it's gonna cost like $3,500 to do the repairs and everything on your vehicle. And I was like, oh, really? And he's like, yeah, that's what they're telling me. So I'll offer you $16,500 and everything. I was like, dang, $16,500. All right. Because guys, if you're unaware, it's a 2022 hybrid Maverick. The MSRP on this, when it came out, it was, I believe, 22.5 and everything. Now, guys, I didn't pay that because, if you know the saga, guys, scroll on back to like one of the first videos I made about this. But basically, guys, I ordered this when it came out. It was delivered to the dealership here in town, per my order and everything, XL, whatnot, what have you, because I wanted the XL because, it's the cheapest one. And when I get it, I'm like, all right, 22.5. So I saved up money for a long time, and everything. So I could just, because I had a dream, guys. I had a dream that you ever watch those rap videos like Rick Ross or whatever? They just walk into a dealership and then they're like, "Hey man, I want that." And then they're like, "All right, you want to sign some paperwork?" And then they're like, "No, give me the keys." And everything, because it's like slap it down. So I had a dream about that and everything. So I had that all together and everything. And then they tell me it's going to be, I think the guy said it's going to be 26, or maybe it was like 28 and everything. And I'm like, geez, that's a whole lot more and everything. And he was all like, "Hey man, all I gotta do is ask you if you want it." You know, I'm like, "I'm giving you the courtesy since you ordered it and everything." He's like, "But real talk, if you don't take it, I'm going to sell it for like 28, because these are like in high demand and everything. And you know, it's like the whole Rona time and everything, whatnot, what have you." So anyways, I got screwed over on the price and everything. So already I was underwater, basically, and everything. And then the repairs happened. And I was like, well, I'll just get the repairs done. So I got the repairs done. But I tell the guy, I say, "Hey, I got an extended warranty," to the sales guy and everything. So after they get the repairs done, offer me 20 for it, and we might have a deal and everything. He goes, all right, you know, we'll see what happens. So guys, the repairs happened and everything, and what happened, guys, so they did the repairs before they had the insurance person come out and everything. And the extended warranty I got was through Allstate, and the Allstate adjuster, I guess, was all like, "Hey man, we ain't paying nothing because you already had the work done and everything. We don't know what actually went into this. And also, the hours you said on the labor were a whole lot different than the hours we say that should take and everything." So basically, guys, don't buy an aftermarket warranty. And I told the mechanic guy, I go, "Well, I got an extended warranty for a reason." And he goes, "Yeah, man, they ain't paying anything though." And he goes, "Yeah, if you're gonna get an extended warranty, just get the factory extended warranty." And I was like, that's what I thought I was getting when I got the vehicle and everything. He goes, "Yeah, man, another reason why that dealership in Newport was a little shady, because they should have offered you, or they should be selling the manufacturer's extended warranty. Like, they should be selling the Ford Motor Company extended warranty. But, you know, they aren't and everything." So I got extended warranty for like no reason, cost me even more money, and, you know, $3,500 out the window, guys, out the window. So anyway, guys, big problem. So hey, guys, I don't know if anyone's really going to watch this, but if you have yourself a 22 Ford Maverick hybrid, let me know if you've had these same electrical problems, because I just drive it normally. It only has 35,000 miles on it, so it's not like I'm driving crazy and everything, but I already had to replace like all the wiring and everything. So, you know, and I'm like on my third 12-volt battery from that and everything, to the one that came with the vehicle. And then there was a recall, so they replaced it. Now this is the third 12-volt battery. So guys, I've had a lot of troubles, but hopefully now it should be all running good and everything. Oh, they did some of the recall work though. So what I've noticed, guys, I get in here, the Bluetooth radio connects like instantaneously, guys, you know. I don't have the fancy like Lariat trim model, so I don't have like the wireless CarPlay. I still gotta like plug it in to get the CarPlay stuff and everything, but you know, I get the whole like Bluetooth thing, and that's fine and everything. So anyway, guys, all in all, I was at like $4,000 total. So I'm just really curious if anyone else has had this problem, because, you know, that's why I be making the video, for the peoples out there. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Keep spreading the good vibes only. Like, comment, subscribe, and maybe one day we can get this channel monetized, because, you know, I need like those watch hours. So anyway, guys, go Seahawks, and I'll see you in the next one.